Welcome back, 5 aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 aces here. Welcome to a replay provided to us courtesy by Blackhand Replay Services. This was part of the Blackhand Replay package and it's one fresh from the ladder server. Between two players I have heard nothing about ever, at all. We've got, on one side of the map, Lucky Luke spawning in as Russia. Oh god, it's Russia versus Ukraine again. Yup, we're getting political again, I see how it is. And he is matched up against Mr. or Mrs. Rasputin. Ironically playing as Ukraine, that does not compute. But hey, if we want to go down a really deeply disturbing and weird rabbit hole, just read the Wikipedia page to the life and death of Rasputin. Especially the death of Rasputin. That was an interesting read. Anyway, this is Kosovo. No, yeah, it is Kosovo. That's right. Reminds me a little bit of Winding Woods. It is a ladder map as well as an RHL Season 11-12 map. Good old trusted. Unlucky Luke trying to find an angle with the dog, but no dice here. Dog is just getting murked. And it is a War Factory rush from Unlucky Luke. Okay. So why is this replay worthwhile? Our time? Where was Blackhand said so? We're gonna take him by his words and we're gonna take a look at it. Some deep dive here. Double ref versus no. Yeah, double ref. Double ref versus War Factory Rush, but on a map like this, I think you can get away with it, especially considering you can place your War Factory down south and then expand southwards towards your secondary expansion. It's gonna slow down your economy initially, but it's gonna ramp up faster. Plus, earlier tank/MCB production, which is always a nice boon. And there is also a flame tower ready, just as a little counter cheese. So, while the quiet stages of the early game are coming, are going through, I'm going to talk a little bit about private stuff that is going to be happening. Something interesting to note: I'm going to be moving to a house in summer, and by then I'm going to have my I'm going to have my own room at least, like an office room, and hopefully from there I can do some more OpenRA casting. At least the chances are there that this is gonna that video production can be ramping up, because yeah, the kids are also getting a little older now. They're getting slightly better at falling asleep, so there's that. A little more time is probably gonna be freed up throughout the day, which is good news as far as I'm concerned. Attack dog nicely screening the perimeter, making sure the advancing armies. Lucky Luke's... oh no, that's Rasputin. Engineer a bit exposed, but there is nothing that can threaten him there. Haha, nice. Setting a detachment here as well. APCs coming online from Lucky Luke. Is going to find a relatively dense blob, but only 2 rocket soldiers. This is manageable. With good target micro, he could bust through this. But obviously, it's never guaranteed. Decides to... oh! Grenadiers! And they have been found out! No, not like this. Well, cue the base defense. RIP. That is unfortunate. And he probably realized as well, because the weapons from the Grenadier have a very distinct sound. Maybe he's just going oil derrick hunting though, that's also a viable strategy. The blob is abandoning their guard post at the oil derrick, alright. So yeah, not only that, but I'll also be moving cross-country. I used to live in Vienna for a very long time, and it's gonna feel so weird not living in the big city anymore. Yes, Grenadiers are tackling the oil derrick. I'm going to be moving to the countryside, which has its perks but also its disadvantages. We're mostly doing it for the kids because, you know, there's a lot of space there, a lot of greenery going on, and yeah, just a stress-free environment, which is usually conducive to a good upbringing for children. Oh, APC meta. Is that what we're doing? Lots of rifles stationed back home. There was just no task for those guys with those rifles. Oh, this has not been claimed. Lucky Luke has an engineer nearby. That's some lucky coincidence, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to be moving to the westernmost part of Austria, which is called Vorarlberg. And interestingly enough, I've done the numbers. Austria is shaped in such a weird way that from Vienna, which is pretty much the easternmost point of Austria, it is actually closer to the Ukrainian border than it is to Vorarlberg, to the westernmost part of Austria. Obviously, Austria and Ukraine don't share a border directly. There is Hungary in between, but still, or Slovakia at that point, like Hungary or Slovakia. But still, it is interesting to note that I'm moving basically the equivalent of the distance to the Ukrainian border, away from my hometown of Vienna, which is kind of weird. Alrighty, Oil Derrick is not being tackled just yet. I like the combo, the 1-2 flak and APC punch. Pretty good scales against allied tech play especially. That's not what we're seeing here from Rasputin though. We're seeing lots of Soviet steel. We're seeing the good old Soviet sledgehammer. Expansion lines are being established. The front lines have been drawn. APC trying to... Oh, that was a nice hit. He's actually gonna kill that. Wow. That was sick. Okay. And it's got enough staying power to push away the flag. That's pretty solid, not gonna lie. That was a good run for this APC. He's chasing this flag track to the end of the earth, yeah. It's like you're not gonna dent it, because as long as it keeps moving, the machine guns are gonna keep missing. And it's patched up. But it was a really, really cool attempt. That's maybe a bit too on the nose. There was no chance in hell of this happening. Yep, detachment, the kill squad are coming in. But here's the first engagement, and it looks like Rasputin got enough firepower to breach here, because there is very little in the way of infantry. Maybe with more flame towers coming in, but the heavies are rolling through here. 1, 2 more heavies. Yep, the front lines are not going down anytime soon. The MCV has to relocate. Oh, it's gonna take a beating from the Zooks, but is crucially surviving. The heavy tanks from Rasputin are giving chase. Ooh, okay. That was a close call. Close but no cigar. Heavy tank could get patched up. This is a free for grabs. This construction yard has deployed in a very precarious position. Oh, is the rifle gonna kill the heavy? No. It isn't. No friendly fire kill either. Lucky. Yeah, so good run for Rasputin there. Lucky Luke, a little lucky that he got away with Kanyard unscathed, mostly. I mean, bruised, massively bruised, but still alive and kicking. And the MCV from Rasputin is moving forward, trying to gain more ground. Yep. The armies have been triggered, but the Kanyard is taking a beating again. He's gonna bait the army in? Yeah, that's good. The army is gonna take some more significant losses here. If you can lock down this with the Tesla coil, then that is gonna spell troubles for Unlucky Luke, whose mining operations up north have already been disrupted. And for the most part, he's harvested out as well. And he's got a second war factory though, so he can try and get some more heavies online. But economically speaking, Rasputin has got a stranglehold on the map. Pretty solid economic distribution here. He needs to establish some more refineries, but that's fine. Those heavies being sacked, probably not necessary. Why is he so hell-bent on killing the flame tower? Bit unnecessary here, but that's fine. Are we gonna be seeing a radar dome? No, but Unlucky Luke has a Tesla coil on the ready. A counter Tesla, if you will. Preemptive counter Tesla. Just like a preemptive Counter-Strike. Yeah, Unlucky Luke is a bit constricted in his army movements right now. He does not exactly own a sizable portion of the map. The assets should still be even though, as far as I'm concerned. No, Rasputin is also 6k ahead. More Tesla coils. Rasputin is trying for the radar dome play. Okay. He's also trying to break out a little here. But that's an overwhelming number of units for Rasputin. Lucky Luke is gonna have his work cut out for him. with the tech advantage as well. Oh, patching up the heavy, that's good. You need some time to make this expansion line here work for him, or pay for itself. And maybe then... Oh, it's got the direct down south, that's something. APC is empty just for screening and scouting purposes. Would have been nice to have a late game Grenadier APC, or mid game at least. He's probably trying to make a play on the expansion here. But if the angle isn't correct, he's gonna be running into lots of rockets. Tank being deterred, armies being moved. The standing armies are so much larger though for Rasputin as far as I can tell. Yep. That is easily 7k. Again, army has been triggered. Oh, good defensible position, but still, the front lines are not where they should be. The heavy tanks are woefully out of position, and as a result... Oh! Yeah, Lucky Luke does not like what he's seeing there. That is an avalanche of steel combined with a moderately sized infantry blob, I would say. APC going for the Hail Mary? Underwhelming. Tanks mostly survive as well, but the army has been trimmed down a little at least. Not as big a discrepancy anymore. Oh, the heavy tanks here have been revealed by the scout, and again another army movement is triggered. This is starting to look like a checkmate position. I'm curious as to how Lucky Luke is going to be able to hold himself in this game after this asset discrepancy. The economy are 7 and 9 harvesters respectively. Sizable bank for Rasputin as well, who has procured an airfield, should also start some airline productions. He is Ukraine. The good old Ukraine special. We're gonna be seeing some parabombs maybe. Man can dream. There is the V2 transition. Yeah, that's right. Heavy tank taking a salvo from the Tesla as well. Or truck being transferred. Somewhat. Semi-transfer. Ooh, okay, that's some good AoE from the flame towers though. That is some actually significant AoE. Okay, counter V2s. This is gonna be a good shot, I believe. Yeah, very good. V2 still in a good position, still isn't being overrun just yet. And the V2s from Rasputin just keep on missing. He's got a tech center as well. I think that's a bit of an overcommitment from Rasputin here. Yep. His armies are starting to be bled dry. Rasputin is trying to angle north with an MCV. Oof, that was lucky. Had he inched any closer, he would have taken the brunt. V2 versus V2 counter snipe. How frequently do you see this? Alright. That's the Tesla coil down. Dying to its arch nemesis, infantry. I mean, infantry is pretty much the arch nemesis of every other unit in OpenRA. V2 whiffing a little bit. More Tesla coils. That is some serious voltage that is being distributed and lobbed here. The tech center has been revealed. Ooh, big. He could easily transfer the V2 south. Okay, that's kind of weird. You don't go around on a wild goose chase with V2s trying to chase after a heavy tank. Oh, that's just awkward. Well, this has bought him some time. There is also a yak out for Lucky Luke, who can now screen and scout the map. Forward War Factory. That is gonna be a Tesla coil in just a minute, I guess. Yep. Tesla over the ridges. That's gonna suck. That is gonna suck for Lucky Luke, because he is gonna be taking some voltage there. Massive blob once again. Are there any V2s nearby? No, but the flame towers are doing their job. Flame towers doing some serious AoE here. Dishing out the pain. Oh, and the yak strafe to just clean everything up. Beautiful. Yep, here's the Tesla creep. Knocking at the front door, but not in range of the harvesters, so that's kind of That's a big deal. Mammoth tanks are starting to roll out of the factories, alright. We are playing with tier 3, I see. Oh, nice. V2... That was unnecessary, though. But V2 plus Yak combo. Some really nice combo play here. And Yak's doing a number on the infantry. Very little forward vision here. Finally, the V2s are being transferred north again after unsuccessfully... Wait, he actually managed to get a harvester kill here as well. Nice, those two flanking tanks from Lucky Luke, definitely with an impact, making themselves felt on the battlefield. Okay, the Mammoth tanks... Oh, wow, that was a shot. Mammoth tanks are starting to kite away, but they can't run from heavies. Heavies are just that tad bit faster. He is going for it. I feel he's got enough, yeah, he's got enough army mass to kill this off. Shouldn't be indecisive though, and should definitely not linger around when there is V2s in close proximity. He's going straight for the Kanyard. Probably not the best choice. He's gonna lose so much for this. And that's gonna allow the Mammoth tanks enough time to just kill everything off. Yeah, and there's a forward war factory. You do not want to do that. And this is the hit and run special from the Mammoth tanks with the Tusk missiles going on a chase. Alright, this infantry blob somehow has managed to sneak their way into the economy lines. Good hustle. Good hustle, dislocating the enemy mining operations for a little. Ooh. Yak's going after the Tesla coil. That is not very efficient. Yep, that isn't very efficient. 2 Tesla coils, enough to one-tap. Kind of unfortunate here. Bad decision making. He needs... Oh, Lucky Luke needs more harvesters here. Needs to start mining operations again. Iron Curtain as well. The Iron Curtain timing is just perfect. Next engagement is gonna probably end in a disaster. Okay, those harvesters have been killed off here. One of the tanks is still alive, and the other one has been sacrificed for, like, killed 3 harvesters, I think. Plus, an engineer still in close proximity, and an oil derrick down the bottom. What a game. We've got ourselves a Soviet mirror at our hands. I honestly have to say, Soviet mirrors are much, much more enjoyable than Allied mirrors. There, in come the parabombs. He's trying to bait the army in. Oh, wait! That's the triple parabombs again. I mean, it's not gonna do much. But is that played on an older balance patch, or has it been reverted? I honestly have no idea. Oh, those 2 heavies. 1 more harvester going down, mining operations disrupted. He has found some openings. He certainly has. And the Mammoth tanks haven't been the best choice, but on a map this large, it's hard to rotate. Okay, so how many active harvesters are we on? It's 5 for Rasputin. And 7 for Unlucky Luke. Oh, Iron Curtain has been triggered. Yeah, that's gonna be some... That's gonna spell troubles. Wave of infantry crashing into the base. But the V2 is alive. There's only one V2 for now. Needs to do some serious heavy lifting. Harvester! Nope. Not connecting. Oh, I thought it was a make, but it's a spy plane. Spy plane has revealed that there are harvesters indeed. Vet 3. Vet 3, it actually decreases your reload speed, I'm pretty sure. So, that is significant. V2 whiffing for now. The Mammoth tank going a bit forward, a bit too far forward. Aww. Those 2 Mammoths, though, can wreak some havoc in the main base. Yeah, harvesters immediately transferred. Oh, he's putting Mammoths on pretty much every single ore patch. Funnily enough, the Kanyard isn't revealed yet, but it is now. Yep. Alright, those 2 Mammoths are gonna die, but they're gonna go out in a glorious blaze. One of them is dead, and the other one is taking a pummeling from all sides. Good night, sweet prince. Wow, what a game. Oh, another mammoth tank just completely dismantling the base here. Very much unopposed. No, the MCV has been forgotten about. No. Realizes it. Sends the MCV back home. And the V2, is it actually going to kill a mammoth? It is starting to look likely. Mammoth tank still knocking at the front door, trying to kill the Kanyard. I imagine that Lucky Luke is pretty broke. Yeah, both on 0 cash. No cash at hands, my friend. Going into Tesla coil range, good night. That's a big army clash waiting to happen. V2 firing. Whiff. Whiffing for now. The Iron Curtain should be back up. This is a very dangerous timing. Yep, yep. But the infantry are not well protected here. Yeah, he can just ignore the mammoth tank for now and try and deal with the infantry instead. Oh, that was a shot. What a shot here. V2 needs to stay alive though. Good target micro. He's focusing on the non-Iron Curtain tanks. That is really smart play. V2 rocket launcher still alive, so despite the Iron Curtain, with the positioning of the infantry army, that engagement actually went Lucky Luke's way. He's got a lot of wounded tanks now that he can patch up. That was wildly successful. Let's check the combat tab. Nah, Rasputin is a hit. But in terms of assets, it's kind of evened out. Another mammoth tank situation here. The ore truck is gonna give him the reach around instead. Okay, mining has been re-established. That is crucial. Fort base, by the way, has not really done anything just yet. Has not disrupted mining operations as much as he would have liked to. Alright, mammoth tanks are starting to dry up a little. That's the Tesla coil down. Yep. -1 mammoth tank as well. That is Unlucky Luke gaining some ground here with inferior tech. And the reason just being the positioning of the infantry. Plus mammoth tanks, once they're out of position, they're not gonna get back into position. Oh no! The rocket launcher! The hero V2. Oh, power down situation as well. Zap tap. The radar dome is down. That is big. No more V2 to supplement the army. Oh, another Tesla coil has been bought here. Wait, those tanks have been sitting in the base for quite a while. Should have gone for the tech center ages ago. Oh, just realized it. Alright, I think the Iron Curtain is back up and ready. Yeah, it is. Again, he needs to be absolutely perfect with the target micro. Yep. IC has been fired. One of the tanks has been split off to another ore patch. The target micro needs to be on point. Mammoth tank rolling through here, waltzing all over the map. But yet again, Lucky Luke is prevailing, coming out on top in this engagement. 2 heavies, the third one being sent back to the front lines or wherever. Yeah, the tech center is completely undefended for now. He has a Tesla coil ready. Was he oblivious? Was he just not realizing? Yeah, okay. Realizes that something is fishy right there. Okay, he has found the Iron Curtain. He's being chased away by an infantry blob plus a Tesla coil to the back though. So there's that. One more ore truck has died here. There must have been a flanking tank as well. Okay, the mining operations have been re-established. Rasputin should be in a good... Flamers as well. Rasputin should be in a good situation. By the way, if you're playing Soviets, against mammoth tanks, hijackers are just the sexiest solution. Just look at that cape. How can you not say that they're like the sexiest unit in the roster? How can you deny their sexiness? Just look at that cape. I'd be flustered. Oh, okay. Tesla coil here has claimed another harvester. Parabombs. Oh, is that gonna be enough to kill the Kanyard? barely not. Moves it away afterwards, like, nah, fuck this. Oh, just in time for the V2. Perfect. Yak is hunting as well. Ooh. That is insane. Okay, it's gonna die regardless, but that was a really valiant effort. Man, the Yaks are just flying in and dying. It's like the fly-by-wire, only it's OpenRA, so it's die-by-wire. Just on autopilot. Oh, an Iron Curtain flamethrower. I see flame tower. Yeah, you can't crack through that. You're standing in the line of fire here. Ouch. He's killing the Conyard, which is good. But at what cost? At what cost? Finally, Iron Curtain timing out. Man, that is quite some late game action here. And how many war factories are we on? Only 2? Only 2 war factories. He has to make do with what little he has. Lucky Luke definitely needs some more of everything, but specifically some more cash. His lifetime earnings have been higher. Wait, Rasputin somehow is on 3 harvesters? Yeah. He lost his Ortrax here again. I mean, obviously he lost the front lines. Jeez Louise. How is Lucky Luke pushing him back so hard? He was so behind. But it just found all the openings he needed to. Nice lining up for the V2. I was like, the V2s have been really successful so far in this game. From both sides. I'd actually argue for more V2s against mammoth tanks in this situation. Oh, 1 tank being split off. Killing the rocket launcher. Good old Caddy. Ooh. Almost a great hit. This MCV coming out, spawning at a very, very unfortunate time. Yeah. Okay. In come the auxiliary armies. Lots of flamers. That's not gonna do... No, it's only 1 flamer. Okay. That 1 flamer ain't gonna help him, though. Burning husk of the MCV timing out in just a little. Yeah, Lucky Luke has somewhat re-established his supply lines there. He's also still got a fairly decent chunk of the army in the main base. Iron Curtain is back up. I'm always hesitant to push in when I know my opponent has the Iron Curtain up. Oh, that's the only airfield. That's a big deal. If the V2 rocket launcher is given like a minute to snipe the airfield, that's gonna spell troubles. Is he gonna notice? Apparently not. Yeah, that is a wild game. Here we've got another infantry dispatch. That was the last Yak then. He has managed to get some serious harvester action going though. That's heavy! Is he gonna kill it? No. Repair rate is just too fast. Whoa! He actually killed it. That was super close. Yeah, heavy tank damage against heavy armor is no joke. And again, this is gonna be... Oh, the harvester is being pulled. But the V2s have inflicted enough damage, I feel. Yeah, this engagement has already gone south. Bit too late on the Iron Curtain trigger there. What an interesting game. What a crazy turnaround. I feel like Lucky Luke has been in the driver's seat in the past 2 or 3 minutes. Despite being super behind in the mid. From the early to the late mid game. Oh, Yak's being sacked. Not finding the impact that they needed to. V2s are staying alive. The base has been completely dismantled, so is there anything left here? Oh, another heavy. The heavy's being split off from Lucky Luke just into the eco lines time and again. Flame tower, yeah. Just denying any and all access. Man, those random heavies into the eco lines have definitely been a boon for him and a bane for Rasputin. Alright, Rasputin calling it. Is that it? Yeah, he is! Holy smokes. His game plan going up in flames. I mean, come on. Take a page out of the book of the real Rasputin. That guy went down fine. Okay, he's still got some fighting spirit left in him. I see. Oh! Yak crash. missing the mark by quite a bit. Come on, take it from the real Rasputin. Show some fighting spirit. Yeah, that's it. That's it, but also that's it. Iron Curtain is just not online yet. Oh no. What an unfortunate timing. Flak trucks are being purchased. I don't know about that. Tesla coils are dead. Eco lines are dead. Iron Curtain has... yeah. Iron Curtain is dead. Radar Dome is dead. Parabombs though. Oh. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be some spectacular fireworks. Oh, he dodges. Still gonna be a... oh, that is still some serious carnage. Ukrainian Postal Delivery Services delivering once again. I feel that's the way they're meant to be. I know that many people have proposed a nerf, and the single file Badger Bomber formation makes sense from a gameplay perspective, I'd say, but it is so satisfying. Come on, how can you not enjoy that? All the tech has been dismantled, and the transition back to mobile flags certainly ain't gonna help Rasputin's case here. It's constricted on 1.5 bases. Heavy tanks are roaming around his eco lines. Oh, another heavy being split off. Look at that. Just the amount of multitasking that is going on in this game is beautiful to behold. Yup, that's pretty much it. But Rasputin is not calling it. I like that. Some fighting spirit left here. More and more yaks are starting to appear. Could go for a nice little scouting round now. Just check out the map and assess the situation. Yup, GG being called. Fair. What a turnaround. Alright, so serious talk. This was amazing. This was just an example of, despite being behind in tech, being behind in eco, being behind in army, that was just an example of Lucky Luke never giving up and prevailing in the end. So what went wrong? It was especially, first off, Mammoth tanks didn't pay off big time. They were too immobile. They got outflanked. Secondly, eco lines got dismantled. Time and again. So if you're in this position, what do we learn from this? If you're in this position, just position a couple rocket soldiers on your ore patches and just make any and all heavy tank run-bys impossible. And thirdly, the big engagement with the Iron Curtain here around here, that was the first one with the Iron Curtain fired, went terribly wrong because first off, the V2 was a singular, was in a really good position. It managed to take some sizable chunks out of the infantry ball. And secondly, the Iron Curtain heavy or Mammoth tank was in a wrong position, so he was able to fire through all of this regardless. And he did not pull back because he knew that he could kill the infantry reliably. So just really well played and from both, and just very much a fighting spirit coming out of Lucky Luke here. That was awesome. Thank you to Blackened for sending me this. And for the next weeks, I've got a special treat. I've got a package consisting of 3 replays between, I think, Blackened and he called him Fake Van City, so I'm not sure if it's Van City. He went by a very special moniker, but yeah. That's it for now. Awesome game. Hoping to see more of those. Send in your own replays if you want them featured, because right now I'm actually in sort of a replay drought. I've only got 6 or 7 in the backlog lined up. Shadow Paradise is also going to come as soon as the rendering process is somewhat more stable. I think it is marginally more stable without the camera. Let's see. Yeah, that's all for now. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces, out.
Battle control terminated.